Welcome back, Rob Hortline. Oops, take these off. And we're continuing the series on how to. And the current how to is how to do affiliate marketing. I think that many people who aren't beginners might be able to get something out of this. There might be some things that have changed since the first time you learned, so I would suggest that maybe go ahead and even if you've been doing affiliate marketing for a while, and even if you are successful with it, go ahead and give it a watch. If you don't want to, that's fine. You be you, as they say these days. So video is really the best way to do any kind of marketing. And I'm going to go into that a little bit more detail in a little bit. The first things that you need to do when you begin affiliate marketing is to figure out what category of items you want to do, that you want to market. And the way I always tell my students is to write down 6 categories of items that really warms your heart, that really gets you going. Those are things that get you out of bed in the morning and make you want to really hit the bricks running, and something that will get you away from whatever it is in your life that isn't working right. And I know that many people, that is just getting up in the morning and going to a job. Affiliate marketing it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. Affiliate marketing takes time, and it's something that you can do in your spare time. It doesn't take a lot of time. It probably, if you can spend between 5 and maybe 15 hours a week, that's not a day, that's a week, you're going to be able to make a go of it. Pay close attention to what I'm going to say, because a lot of people want to take shortcuts that I don't give you, and the more shortcuts you take, the less likely you are to actually really make a go of it. And if you're watching this video, it's because you want to learn, and I'm here to teach you. And if you take too many shortcuts, what's going to happen is you may not succeed, or may not succeed in the way you want to succeed. Many people who end up there are going to say to themselves, okay, affiliate marketing doesn't work. You're wrong. Affiliate marketing does work. The affiliate marketing space is wide open to more people than I can possibly reach. So just keep in mind that when you find the category that works for you, and that category is going to bring up many products, that you market one product. And I'm going to teach you how to find that one product. You'll have many products, but just find one product and market that the way I'm going to tell you, and keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And it may take several weeks, it might take a few months, until you begin getting sales. When you begin getting sales, that first sale is going to send you on a high like you won't believe. And then you know you're on the right track. It sells for you. Now, just because it sells for somebody else doesn't mean it's going to sell for you. And just because it sells for you doesn't mean it's going to sell for somebody else. I'm going to teach you how to figure all that out. But by sticking to one single product and pushing it and pushing it and pushing it, and when one thing doesn't work, I'm going to tell you 3 other things that you can try and see if they work. And keep trying all the different ways of promoting the product, and I'm going to be teaching you how to promote these products for no cost. I will also teach you, for those who have a budget, how to do it with some cost to it. I'm going to assume that the majority of people who are looking at me right now are beginners, and they probably, I don't know, you either have money or you don't. I'm going to begin speaking to the ones who don't have money, and then gradually I'm going to add in paid sources of traffic. And those who do have a budget, they're going to use those ways of marketing. But I would like everybody to try some of these free ways. It takes a little bit longer and it works. I sell a lot of products that I never spend a dime on. That's what I'm going to teach you how to do. There are also a lot of paid traffic that you can send to your product, and that works a lot quicker. You can find out within a few days if you've chosen a product that's going to work for you when you have money to spend. It takes longer to begin selling products the free way, but once you start selling them, it can really go like gangbusters. If you sell one product and the next week you sell one product and the next week you sell one product, you're either not marketing it correctly or you have the wrong product. At that point, when you've gone that far, I suggest you go ahead and look at your category of products again, and then look at another one that looks like it would be something that you would like and your market would like. And then you'll move on to that one. Usually, after you sell that first product, then you're really jazzed. When is the best time to sell something? That's always a really great question. People really rack their brains and try to figure out, okay, is it Monday? Is it going to be in the morning? Will it be late in the afternoon? Would it be weekends? None of that. None of those are correct. The best time to sell something is right after you've sold the exact same thing. So when you get your first sale, start selling right away. Don't say, okay, great, it's Tuesday and I sold something, I'll get back to it on Thursday. Too late. The high is worn off. You're going to get a real rush after you've sold something, and you're going to be all smiles, you're going to be in a great mood, and that's what you want your potential customers to see. You want your potential customers to see you on that high of having sold something. So usually after you've sold something and you get right on the bandwagon and create marketing, and as I said, videos is the best way these days, then do it. Make more videos. If you've been posting one video a week and you finally sold something, do a video every couple of days. If you can sit down and crank out 5, 6, 10 videos right after you've sold something, do that. And put out a video, one a day, put one every 4 hours, put every other day. Some sort of schedule is going to occur to you that is a tighter schedule than the one that caused you to create that one sale. So if you've been creating videos one a day and on the 5th day you sold something, then start doing 3 a day, do 2 a day. Just, like I said, just find the time to crank out several videos right away, right after you see the sale. That's going to get you the most traffic, and it's going to get you the second sale much quicker. So if the first one sold in 5 days, probably if you take that advice, probably you can begin getting sales more frequently. The next one might come the same day, it might come the next day. Then you're going to be feeling good again, and you're going to make some more videos, and you'll be able to stack up your videos a lot more often. The more often your target market hears from you, the more the more sales you're going to make. This video series is free, so I'm not really looking for sales. I am going to have some products that are going to help you create your business. They're going to be as inexpensive as I can find, and they're going to really, really make a difference for you. You don't have to buy any of them. You can continue on all the free methods without any helpful products at all. The products that I put up, though, are going to be, I'm going to be an affiliate for those products. You're going to find out as you're selling products that it doesn't cost any more to get affiliate commission than it does to not get an affiliate commission. So always be an affiliate, and I'm always going to be an affiliate. So when I sell products on this channel, it's going to be, I'm going to be an affiliate for it, so I'm going to make some money, so count on that. That's the business that I'm teaching. Now, back to beginners. Write down 6 categories of products. Maybe you like to swim, maybe you like to travel, maybe you're really hung up on cars or hot rods, classics, new cars. There's just a lot of categories, and you know what excites you. So write down 6 things that would be a fairly broad category that excites you. Okay, then underneath those broad categories, write down something that is more specific. So if you like swimming, what about swimming do you like? Do you like swimming in a public pool where you can meet people? That's a more specific, less broad part of swimming. Do you like any specific gear when you go swimming? Do you bring umbrella with you? I mean, I'm Irish and Scottish, so I only come in 2 colors. I come in white and red. When I love to swim, and when I swim like in a lake, which is fabulous. What's wrong with swimming in a lake, unless of course it's too cold? Some of the northern areas of the world, the lakes never get warm enough to swim. And the thing about swimming is, a lot of swimmers, including me, love whitewater rafting, they love canoeing, they love just being on the water a lot of different ways. So those would all be subcategories of the broad category of swimming. So the person who loves cars would be the broad category. Classic cars would be more specific. Hot rods would be more specific. New cars would be, a more specific. Also, maybe you like Ford or Toyota or Chevy. Maybe you are a GM person, you don't care, you like all of their models. So all of those would be subcategories of the broad category of cars. So that's a little bit more specific. Everybody has something, at least one thing, that is really exciting to them. If you are 15 years or older, you've lived enough life so that you know what you like and what you don't like. And that's all I'm asking you to do in the beginning, is just writing down what you like. Find a broad category. You have one. Just write it down. And then you also have another one. Write it down. You can find 6. If it takes you all day, find 6. As we get going farther, then you're going to be narrowing down timelines. You won't spend a whole day on one thing, thinking up one thing. But right now, if it takes you a day to think of a broad category, and a day to think of another one, and a day to think of another one, okay, you've got 6 days. Go ahead and take the time that you need and do that. Then when you're narrowing down the more specific parts of your general categories, that's not going to take you a whole day. You could probably get 6 to 10, and that's what I want your goal to be, 6 to 10 specific items within your broad category to think about and to write down under your broad category. Do that for each of the 6 broad categories that you've done. Choose 6 to 10 of each. Now, if you can break it down further, absolutely, you want to find a niche within a niche within a niche and sell really specific things. So, if one of the things you love, let's say, let me go back to the cars idea again. So your broad category is cars. And of the 6 to 10 subcategories, one of them is Ford. Underneath the Ford, maybe it's the Ford pickup trucks. And maybe underneath Ford pickup trucks, the Ford F-150. Now, what is it you like to do with your Ford F-150? Maybe one of the things that really gives you a really great feeling is every Saturday morning going out and washing it. Okay, look at all the different things that you can sell for washing your Ford F-150 on Saturday morning. You've got chamois, you've got products like WD-40 or something that makes your tires look really great, something that you rub on the dashboard that makes it look really great. Maybe there's a specific kinds of paste wax that really does a great job on your Ford F-150. See how we've done a niche within a niche within a niche within a niche, and we still have a lot of products we can look at. So this is the first task for you as you're beginning your affiliate marketing, is really to find your broad categories, find a smaller category under that. If you can, find smaller categories under that. If you can, find smaller categories under that. You see how far I went down on the guy who likes cars. If you hate Ford F-150s, don't worry about it. I'm not talking to you. You figure out what it is you like about cars and put that down. I'm not telling anybody to put down Ford F-150s. For one thing, I'm not a fan. I drive sedans. I don't drive pickup trucks. So I wouldn't put that on my list. And if it wouldn't go on your list, then something else does go on your list. And so narrow it down until you have something really, really specific. And in the next video, I'm going to tell you how to take those ideas and find products to put next to those ideas so that we can begin going through the products, product by product, until we find the one that is going to be your first product. And I'm not going to tell you which product, I'm going to tell you how to find which product. Once you learn that, you can just do it over and over and over. I gave you the scenario of the person who puts out a video every day, and in their 5th day, they sold their first product. Then they began selling 1 product a day. Well, after that, by the time you're done with a week of that, you're probably up to 10 a day. And then it goes to 25 a day, and then it goes to 100 a day. Then you're pretty much on autopilot. You just keep cranking out videos. You keep doing the other things that I tell you, because you're going to want to send people who are interested in what you have to sell to your videos. And then your videos are going to tell them how to buy the things that you're selling. That's how easy it is. This is not rocket science. I know that many of you, and I've said this in previous videos, many of you, and I'm in that crowd, have spent a lot of money, $5,000, $15,000. I've heard of people charging $70,000. One woman who was a friend of mine knew that I taught this stuff, but she decided to go with somebody else, which is fine. It did not affect our friendship in the least, but she spent $1,500 And all that was a sales pitch to buy their next more expensive product. So she bought several products until she bought the most expensive product, which was $79,000. She didn't have any money when she started. She had to borrow all that money. So she borrowed $100,000 to learn how to do what I'm teaching you here for free. And she died broke. She was so broke that her daughter, who lived across the country from her, was doing a crowdfunding campaign to try not to pay off her debts. They're going to go away when she dies, but so that she can travel cross country and see her grandchildren one time before she died. How sad is that? So many of these really expensive, a lot of people like to call them gurus, don't know really what that means, or, they just put themselves out there as being somebody who is going to teach you how to make the money you want. It seems that most of the time it doesn't work. What they were teaching me didn't really work. I had to figure this out on my own, and I did. And now I'm going to show you how to figure it out on your own. I hate these people who charge these really high rates, and then the only thing you're left with is debt. I'm going to teach you for free how to make the money you need to make in order to pay off those debts that you incurred from these other guys that just charge way too much money and don't teach you enough. Hopefully, I'm also talking to a lot of people who haven't gone that route yet, and I can caution you about going that direction and hopefully save you a whole lot of money. And it's even more than the money, it's the grief, it's the shattering of a dream. These people build you up and make you think, okay, before it comes through on my credit card, I'm going to have enough money to pay for it. Well, you know what? It doesn't happen that way. And shame on them for saying it could happen that way. So anyway, I'm going to give you a few days to do this. I hope you don't shortcut the system, because it works. If you shortcut the system and it ends up not working for you, it's because you've skipped too many of the steps. And I'm really sorry if you say to yourself, okay, affiliate marketing doesn't work. I just need to get a better job. Okay, if that's what you decide, that's what you decide. Go ahead and get yourself a job. The rest of us won't ever have to go to work again. The rest of us are just going to continue doing product after product, category after category, and we're going to do okay too. So, thank you very much for listening. Rob Hortline, goodbye.